What's up, everybody? Tree City West here with another episode of Tree City Live. Today we're chilling out, Saturday evening. Not too much going on. Currently streaming over on X, the GPT-69 Pump Fun, and we just clicked the button over on YouTube. So haven't been up to too much today. We streamed earlier. Got some groceries, ate some lunch, took an amazing 2-hour nap, and I just woke up at like 7, so I'm a little groggy trying to get the thing going here. But let's make sure we are live. So we'll go ahead and get the link out. And a little groggy trying to... Perfect. All right, that sounds good. This time we'll use Thread. Stream is live. Seeker Gaming with Mattle. X1 and Zen updates. Solana, Summer, and more. Streaming on the GPT-69 Pump Fun page. Perfect. All right, let's get this going here. Go grab the Pump Fun link. Awesome. All right, we'll go ahead and retweet the links. And stream this morning was good. We talked a lot about the base airdrop, what we can do to get that going. Go ahead and come over here. Cool. And we're also going to retweet it from the TreeRoot.X and try to get some more hash heads in here. That's the one from today. And then finally, we'll do the burn Zen, since we're talking about base, and X burn over on base. You can actually participate in X burn, and hopefully that'll count towards the base chain airdrop. We were checking out the requirements earlier. I just happen to have a 69 out of 100 base score. Flames. Cool. All right, so now we got the link out over here. Let me do a quick raid in the Telegram just to notify everybody. Who? All right, sending out the raid. Perfect. Excuse me. All right, links are out. We got the thing going. We're doing the thing on the Saturday night. Now what? Kind of a chill Saturday night. What is the deal with Aster? Go straight to the source, CZ. It's insane that I haven't seen this on my timeline, but you literally deposit sold USDT into Aster and just buy it. You don't need to bridge. Yeah, so it's like a perpetual trading platform similar to Hyperliquid. Just want to make sure I get the right site here. I mean, damn, we just checked this like an hour ago and it was like $1.20. Okay, so this is Aster Dex. This is what everybody's tripping about. $10,000x. That's insane. Great way to lose money. This is probably why everyone's really pumping it. They have the referral system. I'm just not into it. It probably is cool. It probably was an amazing buy under $1 on its way to $2 right now. But I just have no interest in partaking. Cool. I'm curious what this is. What is this 1000? Is this? Yeah, that's insane. 485x to 1001x leverage. That's just like instant liquidation. Along 1000x. You're just hoping for a little tick up like this. Like if you get a tick up like that, you set the take profit too. That's funny. Risk 10% to make 300%. Yeah, look at this. If you did a 10,000, what's our leverage here? I can't even. Okay, so this is max leverage. The price is 115,742. The liquidation price would be 115,662. So you have less than $100 wiggle room till you get wrecked and lose 65% if your stop loss even hits. Usually it just blows right through that. This chart is so weird too, how it has these huge moves. I'm pretty sure that's just Binance fucking with this chart. Like you can see, it's actually holding that floor. Then I imagine there's going to be a huge move down or a huge move up all of a sudden once enough people get in. It does seem fun. This is definitely some degen shit. Yeah, just like that. There's the huge move up, quick take profits, and then it crashes back down. I don't think I'm gonna participate in this. I'm kind of doing the seeker thing and some the X1 thing. I got enough on my plate right now. To those compare us with the Temu of perp decks. We appreciate the compliment. Yeah, this just seems like Binance saw an opportunity on BNB chain to launch a perp dex since Hyperliquid's doing so well. We'll follow it, but I don't think I'm going to buy any or participate on it, at least right now. So there's that. Let's go check out some charts. Ooh, look at Root. Up 11%, making a nice little bounce back. Wonder if this is the same guy. Someone just generating a ton of volume. Yeah, they bought back. Nah, this is just someone DCAing. Shout out to them. That's great. See the liquidity web we got going on with Zend and Fire Chicken doing its thing. So anytime Root pumps, you know, it'll sell some Root to buy Zend, and then when Zend pumps, it'll buy the Root back to, you know, sell it for Zend, and it works out really well. It generates some nice volume. You know, that's why we have 17 different makers on 38 transactions, even though we only have less than $1,000 in total volume. That's kind of cool. You know, builds out the volume. Ah, we're getting bombed. God damn it. Look at this shit. This pisses me off so bad. Like, I look away for 1 second, and this is like full bundle, don't buy. And then it says fight rugs, fight rugs. We should figure out how to bundle and do it on live stream. God, this is annoying. They just need to block this fight rugs, but they're not, which makes me think it's just been constantly blowing me up since Friday. Since Thursday, rather. All right. The Root's doing its thing, up 10%, trying to maintain this floor. Still on the downtrend. Hopefully we get a nice recovery. We started to get back above the 200 EMA, but we fell right back through it. So unfortunately, this will continue to come down. Hopefully we can get back above this. You know, I was kind of watching this I was like, this is the floor. This has got to be the floor. Hopefully we hold this. Then we started getting above the 200. I'm like, yes, this is amazing. And then we fell right through. We did catch right around 19K. So it does want to be above 20K, which is good to see. But yeah, we're just going to continue to stream over here and do the thing. And then we got Zend. Zend chart is looking beautiful here. Maintaining above the 200. Now the 200 is going to come up, and hopefully that pushes the price of Zend up with it. So this is definitely one of the featured projects on GPT-69.lol. If you hold some Zend, you can come over to the website and use the meme maker. So this is a private GPU using Flux Schnell, and you can tell it to do anything. You know, make a Fox News logo that says buy GPT-69 instead of Fox News. You know, I wonder if it'll actually do that. It will do copywritten stuff. It will do, you know, uncensored stuff. So it is fun, but you have to be holding one of the tokens to do it. So keep that in mind. Let's see what we get. We're going to get a Fox News logo that says, yeah, it hallucinated pretty hard. Fox News 69. What's up, Tazenian? See you in the chat. Damn, we're still getting bombed over on PumpFun. If anyone wants to mod that's watching on PumpFun, let me know, because this is fucking annoying. Full bundle, don't buy. Come use our rug scanner instead. Annoying. We back. So yeah, Zend is one of the feature projects on GPT-6.9 terminal. How's KJP doing? Still kind of on the downward trend. Where's Clout Cox, man? I miss Clout. Hopefully he's doing okay. Well, hopefully everything's good there. I think if he came back, this chart would probably shoot up. We got Trench Kitty still in its downward momentum. Hopefully it'll flip here soon. And Fire Chicken just, oh my goodness, on its way to a new all-time high at 300K. That's a beautiful chart. We got DGen. Had the nice pump up to $850,000 market cap, but it's kind of pulling back here. Looks like it is hitting this support here, so hopefully, going back to this top here, we could actually draw this all the way back here. So hopefully, you see we're running into this, and this is resistance. Then we flip it into support. That's an SR flip. So hopefully we continue to bounce up like that. We can get rid of this. That looks like a nice reversal pattern. As long as we hold support here, stay above the 200 EMA. That's pretty bullish for DGen token. Speaking of DGen token, they are live on the Solana and the X1 testnet, so it's actually a dual token launchpad. I can actually come over here to Backpack, try to remember my password, and we could sign in, and you can actually play. So you notice in the top, I'm connected to X1 testnet. Can also connect to the Solana DevNet and do like a dual token launch on both Solana, and you see some of these are actually launched. This one's on Solana, this one's on X1. So very cool stuff. Let's see the graduated ones. Last I checked, me and Og were the only ones. Okay, there's a couple more. We got the TreeRoot.City. We got Google Wife, which is Og. Got some test tokens. Yeah, that's cool. People are playing with it. And if you're running a validator, you do have plenty of token to graduate your own coin over here. So it is kind of fun. And we can test it. So yeah, let's zoom out to the 1 minute on the Root XNT. That's surreal. That's so cool to see. We might have to make this yeah, let's go tweet this from the TreeRoot. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so you can actually use an image here. Yeah, let's create a group here. You have no DGen token or NFT. Ah, yeah, not on the X1 testnet. I guess we'll have to get some. But I do want to take this over to X. And, big things happening at DGen, FYI, on the X1 chain testnet. It's cool. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. So you can actually do the DGen launch, which launches on both Solana and X1. Then you can bridge them back and forth. Or you have the X1 or just the Solana launch. So I think that's pretty awesome. They also have the feed with the token group. Let's make our own token group. We got to make some DGen token. So if I come over here, switch this to XNT. Let's say 10 XNT. That'll give us... Yeah, see, I'm trying to avoid the... I don't want to wipe the pool completely out, so I'm trying to keep the price impact under 10%. But now we have some degen token. We should be able to go back to our launch here. Change this to graduated. We'll see the TreeRoot token. And now we should be able to create a token group. Tree City West and the roots. Yeah, so now I have some insufficient funds for feed fee. So what is the feed fee? I'm not sure. Let's take a look here. I don't see it listed anywhere, but I'm sure it's in like the documents. So let's go back to the swap. And just do regular XNT. 32 price percent. We're just driving the price of degen up, which is good. That's kind of a cool side effect. So now let's try to create, all right, so this is gonna be Tree City West and the roots. Insufficient funds for feed fee. Let's try removing the special characters. TreeRoot.City hash heads. So try a smaller name without the apostrophes and the dollar signs. Let's see if that makes a difference. Insufficient funds for feed fee. Maybe if I do a refresh. Let's keep it as the default name. It says no balance changes. Yeah, it's still... So let's see if we can find it in the documentation. That's cool. It says to approve the request, but I have no request. Okay, there we go. It's pretty fun. I'm curious why I can't create... Try to get some more degen token, I guess. 500% price impact? How is that possible? Tree City West and the Roots. Insufficient funds for feed fee. Do we need like wrapped XNT maybe? Maybe that's the issue. Let's get some more wrapped. No, yeah, I have plenty. Yeah, that's interesting. Actually posting in their Telegram. Grab a screenshot of the error, put it over in their Telegram. Hey, I got all kinds of shit coins in here. Let's see if we recognize any of these. We'll put one over the edge. Degen Diary, XDD, Moon Party, Togen. I kind of like that one. Buy 50 XNT of it and say fuck it. Congratulations, Dogen, you graduated. Damn, they got some holders. That's kind of cool. Got some flawed mangoes. Let's name one. We'll call it pre-gen. Gotta find the right. Give me 1 second here. Gotta dig deep into the images. Cool. So we're just having fun testing out some degen. Wes, would you be upset if Zen got no X1 at all? I mean, upset? I don't know. Not necessarily upset. I'd be surprised. I would be I wouldn't be upset because I've been participating all along the way. So, you know, I have multiple X1 validators. We've been testing tools on X1 just like we're doing right now. So for me, it's kind of grown beyond Zen, but you know, I'm not speculating on that though. So I wouldn't be upset. I'm not banking my X1 participation on Zen. I have participated in Zen, and obviously I want to burn Zen and do the moon parties and everything we've talked about. And I think that will come. You know, it's just a matter of time. But I'm just more patient. You know, I'm not, just because it hasn't happened yet, and it may not happen until after the launch of the blockchain, doesn't mean it won't happen. It's just not going to happen in the order that a lot of people are expecting. So it's kind of my 2 cents on it. Oh my God, we got so many fucking... They gotta fix this. Why won't they fix this? This is annoying to have to do this every 5 fucking minutes. Full bundle, don't buy. Instead, get rugged by fight rugs. Fucking annoying. I've banned so many fucking fake wallets, and that's kind of the problem with blockchain shit, is like you can just create infinite accounts, and since they allow empty accounts to comment in the chat, we get shit like this. So really, Pump.fun either needs to block people who aren't holders, or at least have some amount of Solana from chatting, or they need to make that a setting that, hey, I could decide, you know, I don't want these people, I only want holders to chat, or something like that. So yeah, we're testing this out. This is dgen.fyi. This is the X1 and Solana dual token launch pad that we're testing. So we just launched pre-gen. Let's go and buy some more. Just doing some test buys and stuff. So now if we go over to, so yeah, there's our pre-gen token. 100% LP lock, 10K market cap. So now I wonder if, since this has not graduated, is it going to allow me to create the token group? Pre-gen the degens. No, same thing. Insufficient funds for feed fee. It's interesting. We should set up some kind of bot that like automatically buys. Oh no, Smith's got something cooking over here. This is done on a CPU. That's amazing. Yeah, we're just having fun in the Zenblocks chat. Shout out to Smith, Nog, and Jackson there. But yeah. Buy 33 XNT. All right. So did this allow us to create the feed? No, it doesn't look like it did. Let's try again. Oh no, yeah, that's right. We did get the error. That's sick. I wonder if it's the token URL maybe. Let's try. What do you mean, please connect your wallet? Being a little finicky. They changed the image URL. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe I was trying to save it to IPF. No, same thing. Where's the error coming from? MetaMask. Anchor error thrown. Insufficient funds. I have the funds though, so there's something else. So I wonder if it's looking for like Solana, since it's using actual IPFS. But that's fun. I'll let that one cook there. So we got our pre-gen token at the top of the list, 77%, 16K market cap. Give it the old star. Takes you right over to hashhead.io. That's awesome. They got the degen skulls. They got the skull wars, which will be coming. Wow, this is interesting. Is this live? This has to be on testnet. Maybe not. Interesting. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like the look of the site. That's nice. Yeah, they are definitely cooking over here. And then we also have our X decks. Oh my god. Fucking assholes. Why even put this here? Like, what is this? What does this benefit? They're really just trying to drive traffic to their fight rugs, so they call it a scam? I guess that's the... Wish I could just turn the chat off at this point. This is so fucking annoying. There's so many. Oh my god. Should just let it go, but you know. No, I'm just doing it so fast it has to catch up. Fucking annoying. And it's like not, it's like every 10 minutes, like on the dot. Full story on this bundled token. Get the fuck out of here. I've banned 230 people and they're still coming in. Oh, are you kidding me? These all just showed up. Wonder if I could open like a support. No, their support just is broken. Jam of beans. How fucking annoying. What's funny is you can come over here and you can click on the bundle. Where is it? Bubble maps. You can see there's clearly no... Yeah, that's my personal address. But this is like 5%. That's not even a lot. And you got tokens with like 20%. It's funny. Ain't no bundles. What's up, Chuck? Getting spammed out on Pump Fun. Alright. Leave that alone for now. Oh, that's interesting. Why does it say... Weird. On the other side, it said I had 200 WXNT. Maybe that's why it's acting goofy. So now it says I have 199 XNT and 300. How about DGen? The pre-gen degens. That might make sense if it... No, yeah, same thing. Weird. I don't know why it's acting up, but we put the ticket in the chat. We'll see what they say. Up to 200 different liquidity pools. That's pretty awesome. You can see we've been doing some swaps and stuff. Oh, look at this. We got 19,000 XDEX to claim since we've been staking our XNT and XNM. Oh, that's weird. Why does that one say 0? Oh, maybe I don't have any. Then we can come over here and we see we have our XNT staked. I want to go back to this one. It's weird because I just claimed a bunch of XDEX and now it says I have none. Okay, I just had to refresh. We're just participating, so I provided liquidity. It gave me a bunch of XDEX rewards. Now I'm single-sided staking that XDEX over here, and now you can see I get the XDEX rewards to claim. Then we're also doing the validator rewards, so you can see I got some rewards for staking in my own validator, which is kind of cool. Then we got the launch pad. You can see our portfolio over here. We got some RXNT, which is the Ripper pool. Not earning any fees, unfortunately, but that's okay. Yeah, look at these. That's amazing. Pretty fun stuff. Very cool. I suffer from mental illness. Yikes. Look at this shit. We're playing with that. Shout out to Smith. Oh my god, I look like a demon. My eyes look so stoned. That's great. That's hilarious. Oh my god. That's too much. That is too much. So we got our X and M, we got our X and T. Things are looking good over here. Getting ready for X1. You can also check the state of our validators on x1val.online. But I've been getting the messages on Telegram, which is kind of nice. So it just tells me it auto compounds, it makes sure I'm online, and if it does go on offline, it tells me. So we have our TreeRoot currently at plus 0.9%. So we are getting validators, or we're getting blocks validated. In the last 1,500 epochs, we've produced 584 blocks and 0 skips, which is pretty amazing. We do have 2 skips in the last 3,500 epochs, but they're just kind of random, which is good. Nothing consistent. See, our credits are building up. We're almost up to 1 billion credits, so that's amazing. What's number 1? Mardzenex and Marask. Then we have our Burn Zen validator, which is also plus 0.9%. So we're doing slightly better than the other validators. And that's because I like to overpay for the resources. So instead of doing the bare minimum, 64, 128 gigs of RAM, I'm actually doing 192 with a better processor. So we can kind of process these blocks faster. That's weird. The pinger keeps failing though. I keep having to turn that on and then it turns on for a little bit. This one skipped quite a few more, which is interesting. Of the last 3,500 epochs, we've skipped 10 blocks, and it's just kind of random. So it might be something with the server I have. Maybe the storage is starting to go bad. That's cool. We got 420,000 staked. 420 blaze it, baby. And then this one has 434 million. So I do have between the 2 validators over 1 billion credits, which is pretty cool. And then the plan is just to keep these running into X1. So I may only run 1 validator instead of 2, but there's going to be incentives to run both. So we'll see what happens. But right now we're just kind of building up our credits and figuring out how to be a Solana/X1 validator and having a lot of fun doing it. If you do get stuck, you can go over to the X1 validator chat. People always willing to help. I do have a video on how to start your own validator using Blackbeard's console. Blackbeard's console makes it so easy just to spin up a validator quickly. So it's less than a 30-minute video. Takes you through the whole process. You do have to have some familiarity with Linux and command line, but it works. It does its thing. So I did this video about 3 months ago. And then yeah. That's cool there. We got our pre-gen token. That's funny. I get some holders over here. I'm the only one. Yeah, we're just getting spammed out. I'm just gonna stop cleaning it up, unfortunately. It's funny because I see the viewers jump when it happens too. Our viewers goes from 5 to 10, and then we get 5 or 10 accounts pop in there. Those fuckers. So, wonder how we doing in our energy. I'd love to play some, Mattle, but we've been out of energy all day. And I tried to buy some more, and they're like, no, you... It allowed me to buy it, but it didn't replenish the energy, which is kind of annoying. Okay, yeah, refreshed. So now it says we have 100 out of 100 energy. Cool. And claim our degen reward. How's our battery? Our battery's not looking too good. Probably should have charged this. We're at 35%. I'll tell you what, give me one. Oh, never mind. Cool. Just checking out the seeker here. Gotta connect it to my wireless charger, but I'm not sure how fast it's actually charging. But if we get this going, we'll play some Mattle. Also, I think my wife's streaming right now, so maybe we'll go check out her stream. Yeah, it's charging rapidly. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna let this charge up. I am going to run to the restroom real quick. I gotta take a leak. Don't get too much soda pop. And then we'll play some Mattle. So let me put up the message here and we'll be right back. Yo, yo, yo. Whew. What's up, Johnny? You got some questions? Give me 1 second. Whew. Second. Gotta reach the tissues. Cool. All right. Yeah. Gotta get my coughs out. Jeez. I see Johnny has some questions here about running an X1 validator. He says, hi Wes, you probably answered this a million times. Jeez. Still getting over this cold. All right. So Johnny has some questions about being an X1 validator. He says, hi Wes, you probably answered this a million times, but for someone that was in Zen for a while and then got out of the Jack bubble, why would I be a validator? Is there any benefit for spending all the money on it? Server's time and maintaining it? Is there like a promised allocation to people who do it on testnet? Not trolling, or is there a place that lists the benefits at all? I get that it's all for X1, security, it's fun, but what's the reason to do it if I don't want to put much trust into what Jack Levin says? I like Zen as you can mint it, keep, sell, whatever. There's an economical sense to it without listening to him. But why would I be a validator other than for the experience of it? I mean, that is, so nothing's promised. So I'm not doing this to get some kind of, secret allocation or something. I just want to learn. I think it's really awesome. X1 being a fork of Zen, and then you look at Solana and the Solana validator set and how Solana has this crazy on-chain revenue. It's really cool, and it's kind of the future of finance for me. So when you say it's all for X1 and it's fun, but it really is fun. That is why I do it. I kind of have a passion for technology. So even outside of crypto, I work in IT. I love playing with servers and computers and setting up, these intricate IT systems. So for me, it is fun. It is fun to see how a blockchain works and how we can do this immutable stuff on the secure ledger and kind of support that. And, of course, I'm going to keep running it, and I am expecting to get some XNT rewards. And, that's part of why you run the validator. So why am I not a Solana validator? That's a good question, because Solana is kind of a mature chain, and it's very expensive to not only run the validator on Solana. They have a different voting mechanism than X1. So when you run a validator on Solana, you actually have to pay for your vote transactions, which are like the transactions. So if you become a leader on Solana and you actually generate some blocks, and if you're voting on the blocks, you have to pay those fees, and those fees add up. Every second there's a new block, so you're ending up doing transactions every second. So let's see if we can find a visualization. So that's one of the key differentiators between X1 and Solana. So on X1, you do not pay for the vote transactions. So gaslighting and lies from a Solana bro. Solana's actual TPS is 500, but it comes at the cost of every validator running in a literal data center. Chain doesn't crash often. I mean, that's kind of old. This is probably 2024, yeah. But so this is the key. It costs $90,000 a year for these voting transactions on Solana. So you might break even if you get $90,000 in rewards, but if you're not consistently a leader, if you don't have a huge stake and you're not a good validator with good equipment and staying up on it, there's a chance that you're going to lose a lot of money. So it's risky. If you have the capital, it's easy to run a validator and not worry about losing $90,000, but you know, that's a house for me. That's, you know, that's as much as my mortgage costs right now. So anybody can run the validator, but the cost versus you know, the voting transactions is what's prohibitive. But on X1 there are no voting costs and voting transaction costs. It's basically free to run the validator in that sense. That's why they say it's the barrier to entry on X1 is lower than Solana, because you're not having to pay for these voting transactions. It's kind of built into the chain that you don't have to pay. So really the only cost that you have to pay to run an X1 validator are the hardware costs. Where on Solana you have to pay for the hardware plus the voting transactions plus the maintenance. You know, it's a lot. It's a big difference. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm referring to. So the monthly server cost is $1,500. That's normal. That's not going to change on X1. You know, X1, it might be a little cheaper. You know, we're talking $100 to $200 per month. You know, over the year, you know, you're looking at quite a fixed cost. That's going to be the same on X1, but this is where it differs. So fee per vote, you know, they're charging 505, you know, and you do that every second of the day for an entire year. Your vote fees are going to be over 400 Solana per year. That's $67,000 in vote fees. This does not exist on X1. This is only a Solana thing. So not only are you paying the server cost, you're also paying these variable costs, specifically the vote costs. So that's the big difference between X1 and Solana. That's why I don't run an Solana validator, or the cost of the vote fees. Oh my god, the chat is just wrecked with spammers. That sucks. Let me see how this phone's doing. Alright, we're almost up to 40%. I meant to use the I meant to take some Tylenol because I'm starting to get a headache. So I'm gonna run downstairs, grab some Tylenol real quick, and then we're gonna play some Mattle. I'm also just waiting for this phone to charge up. It's at 40% now. If we can get it closer to 50, we should get a good hour of some game time in now that our energy recharged. Here, why don't we check in on my wife? She's streaming right now, talking about Big Brother.
Jimmy, like, there was a few people on live or whatever, and Jimmy asked a question regarding, like, if you were still in the house, like, if we were all still
here.
in the
let's
house,
join her Big Brother
would you have
league.
taken to Final Two.
This is my actual wife, so I'm not just like sending her some random shit. You know.
I think it was about Final Two, and when Jimmy looked at Catherine, like, she wouldn't give an answer because, like, at the time, thanks, Wes. I forgot what I was saying.
I distracted her.
That distracted me. Now I really forgot. Wes, here's my link. Please sign up.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Jimmy, Catherine. So he was asking everybody, but then he, like, got to Catherine specifically, and sorry, we're distracting watching me on my stream. Oh, I'm famous. So they were.
She's doing a Survivor Big Brother league, so we're gonna sign up for that real quick.
And she obviously would have taken Riley, but she's not gonna say that at this point because I think there's some, like, goofiness happening between them. So yeah, and then I think I've heard it from a couple different people that reliable sources that there is.
So how do I?
And I mean, good.
Alley Survivor League.
I see no problem with that. So her stepmom gave her. Yeah, I think what happened is when she got home, I think she got to actually, like, talk with family. family, friends, like everyone that's in her like actual everyday life.
I don't even know. I'll have to do this later.
I think she's just trying to stay quiet now on this situation, and I can't blame her. She didn't. How do I say this? I don't want to say she didn't know, because obviously she obviously knew, because she was living through it. But maybe she just didn't recognize what was happening to her in real time. And I think I think it's because she's young, to be completely honest. In her preseason interviews, she talked a lot about being like mature and stuff for her age. And I think she viewed herself in such like a mature state that she thought it can't happen to me. Like I would catch this sort of thing. That's the vibe I got. And now that it happened. It did in fact happen to her. I think that's why she's like really just keeping quiet. She didn't know the effects of it like on the outside. Yeah, agreed. Oh, okay. Well, everybody on my stream just heard that. Okay. Well, hi everybody. That's on everyone's streams. I'm apparently being streamed through streams. We're talking about Big Brother, so I hope you guys are ready. It's the last week of it. Also, if you guys are interested, please join my Survivor Fantasy League. It's on Bracketology, so download the app. It's free. It's just a silly little fantasy league. Keep in mind that the bit.ly link is case sensitive, so make sure that the A and S are capitalized. Also, if any of you guys have any issues, feel free to send me a message. How can I join? So if you have the Bracketology app already, if you're using a smartphone, I think the easiest way is to just type this link, bit.ly/AllieS49. If you type that into like just any search engine, it should open up Bracketology app for you. Have you ever thought about posting live feed updates? I have, kind of. I don't think I am the best person to do that. The only reason I don't post live feed updates, one, I think there's a lot of people that do it already. Two, I'm not the best at like posting on TikTok. Like I make a couple TikToks here and there. I can go live once a week or just like whenever I feel like it, but I am not the best at keeping everything up to date. So once a week I can commit to, but I mean like multiple times. Yeah, and I go to bed early. That's also another factor into why I don't do live feed updates. But best believe, like personally, I'm trying to keep up with it as much as possible. It's just I'm usually catching up at like 5:30 in the morning. I'm catching up when Morgan and Vince are like still going back and forth at it. Yeah, but that's really the only reason I don't do it. I could. I don't think you guys want to see me that much. I have considered it though. Maybe next year. I don't know. We'll see. Wait a minute. Swifty and Big Brother super fan. Hi. Hello. Hello. Is it Aaliyah? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Please tell me if I'm not. I enjoy your sleep. Yeah, I simply wouldn't function. What was it? Was it last night or the night before? Yeah, 2 nights ago. Was the endurance comp. Yes. Okay, cool. So during the endurance comp, I took a NyQuil, like during the show. So then it was like right after the show, it was, hey, there's a surprise endurance comp, whatever. And I was like, oh no, like this is bad. Just in case you don't believe me, here's the NyQuil. So I set an alarm for like midnight my time. I had my TV on. I like woke up at midnight. I had like one eye open. At that point, it was on pets, and I was like, oh, cool, this means they're getting ready to go into it. I'm gonna go to sleep for an hour, and then like hopefully by then, if it's endurance comp, like I'll be fine. I go to sleep. I set my alarm for like 1 in the morning. I wake up. One eye, I'm like trying to see what's going on. We're on pets again, and I was like, huh.
Yo.
Like,
All right, we're back.
Maybe it's taking a while to set up or something. I wake up at like 3 in the morning, and I'm like, what is going on?
Sheesh.
this guy, and then I realized we had already had a winner. I slept through the entire thing. I woke up just at the perfect time.
Sorry about that.
Either Ashley or Ava give up, and then
Sorry for my question. Get you a headache. It's getting way too much listening to those Jack Levins back in the day. I like Jack. Leave Jack alone. So for the future, you're getting experience running a validator. X1 goes main. I assume the rules are the same. How will the validators generate revenue if the gas fees? So the gas fees exist. You can actually see that now on Explorer. Explorer.x1.xyz. You can come over here and you can click on a validator. You can see what transactions those validators are processing and the fees. So the difference here is on Solana, the vote program is charging 0.00005. This is just basically maxed out with zeros. So there's still a fee. There's still compute units. There's still an XNT fee. Maybe not on this one. That's kind of funny. But yeah, the fees will still be, there'll still be fees. Now, when they talk about like free stablecoin transactions, what they actually mean are using things called paymasters, where the paymasters essentially are loaded up with a bunch of fees, and then they pay for the stablecoin transactions of it, of like a PayPal or you're going to a store, the store doesn't want you to have to pay those fees. They'll actually use a paymaster and pay the fees for you, so you have gasless transactions where really those are actually paid for by the person or whatever. Uh-oh, Tang's skipping. But yeah, you can see the vote history. You can see the rewards, and this is explorer.x1.xyz. So you see every epoch that they're voting and participating, their vote balance goes up slightly. So in 85,615, 85,629, let me zoom in here, 8707, 85720. So here they got 14, they got 13, they got 11 or 12. So you can see they're just steadily increasing every epoch. And right now, every epoch is every couple minutes. On mainnet, it'll be every day, a couple days. So this balance will be bigger, but yeah, it works out. Cool. So let's go ahead and check out. So Johnny says, but the fees will be not anywhere near meaningful, right? Forget ETH fees. No, you're thinking in terms of EVM. The difference is there's so many transactions that move so fast, that even though the fees are smaller, there's going to be more of them. That's why Solana works, and that's how X1 will work. Still not enough to even cover running cost unless millions are using it. Not necessarily, we'll see. That's kind of the experiment, right? So I feel like you're looking for a definitive answer, and if that's not, I accept that risk, and that's how I speculate. I want to participate, and I want to learn, how to do this now, so when it launches, I'm not floundering around like, oh man, it's so profitable to run an X1 validator now that there's the PayPal partnership and the Metaplex partnership, and they're shipping these NFTs on PayPal, billions of transactions. I don't want to start learning how to validate when that happens. So I'm learning how to do it now. And then in the future, when when it does pop off, I'm in a safe and secure position to support the network. That's kind of how I look at it. If nothing happens, then I've wasted some money, and I speculate on it, and that's what the speculation's for. I accept that risk. Would you know how much a validator on Solana can get per year? Yeah, definitely. Let's take a look. Twitter's a good place for that, because there's a lot of even if they are losing, how much are they getting from being a validator? So I'm sure there's a reward versus cost chart somewhere. And it depends on their cumulative stake and, you know, the how often they're leader. And that's another thing that X1 does differently than Solana. Solana basically goes off the straight stake amount, where X1 also considers performance and past performance, which is, it kind of goes more advanced into the leader selection process, which is pretty cool. It's more of a refined way to make it more fair rather than the top staked validators. And that is important. I think that is a big chunk of the conversation, but let's ask, let's see what GPT says. What is the cost of running a Solana validator per day? Of the top 10 validators, what are their rewards over a day and year? Per day and year. What is the difference between number 10 and number 1? So GPT is a good resource for this type of question. Yeah, it's basically 1 SOL per day in current conditions for vote transactions. So Helios, shout out to Mert, largest validator, no inflation or MEV commission. They got about 15 million staked, and they get about $40,000 per day from block rewards alone. And then number 10, Chorus 1, they got around 15 million SOL staked among the top holders. And they have a commission of 6 to 8%. $2,900 SOL per day. Let's see. Ballpark figures. So the number 1 validator's making about 176 million per year, but they're also having to pay 1 million SOL per year. So that's pretty crazy. And you can see this big difference. So number 1's 176 million. The number 10 validator's making 25 million. So that's a massive difference. Now what about validator number 100? When does it no longer become viable to be a validator due to cost? And that is a big controversy on Solana, is that if there is one thing bad you can say about Solana validators, is that the Solana Foundation kind of has to prop them up, because sometimes it's not profitable. So that's why you see these tweets about Solana Foundation, you know, putting in, you know, hundreds of thousands of SOL into new validators, because if they don't, then those validators won't be profitable and they just won't run. Validators need significant delegated stake, typically 50,000 plus SOL, to achieve consistent profitability at today's inflation rates. And so that's kind of the same thing that happens on X1. So, you know, you have these wallets that come in, and you see these stakes. These stakes are huge. Like, even if you come all the way down here, you know, I think my validator is getting like 50 to 100,000 in XNT staked, and that's helps secure the network. And that's kind of what, you know, this is saying. You need at least 50,000 SOL to achieve consistent profitability. So you could start up a validator, but if you don't get 50,000 Solana delegated to you, it's not going to be worth it, and you're going to lose a lot of money. Yeah. So current conditions, voting, on-chain voting is a fixed burden, infrastructure and hosting costs. minimum stake needed to offset those costs. So say 10% commission, then the validator gets 400 SOL a year. But the vote cost might also be 400 SOL a year, which means you're barely breaking even at a high commission rate of 10%. Any validator with less than 50,000 delegated stake with a 10% commission is likely running at a loss. And that's where the Solana Foundation steps in, and they kind of delegate their own Solana Foundation SOL to these validators to make them viable. You know, and that's the big thing is, would Solana work if the Solana Foundation was not staking in validators to keep them profitable? That's kind of the big question. You know, that's the core of validator economics. The Solana Foundation delegates a large amount of SOL to validators, especially the mid-sized newer one, to help them remain viable. Delegation's not permanent, but without the SF stake, many validators would not be able to have enough rewards to cover costs. So I imagine, you know, it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing, but I imagine the X1 Foundation will have something similar, you know, or maybe it'll be Blackbeard, you know, with our XNT staking and that type of thing. So if the foundation stops supporting this, top validators like Helios, Chorus, Everstake, they'd be fine. But the mid-tier ones would struggle. And then you'd end up with a validator set of like 20 validators that can run, and then they get all the rewards. It gets super centralized in like 10 to 20 validators. So it would work, but if only the large validators survive, then I like how it throws this out. Solana's Nakamoto coefficient would shrink, increasing centralization risks. So since Solana comes in and helps these smaller validators, it actually helps them be more decentralized, which is such a weird thing. It's like you have this entity with all the Solana kind of centralized, staking in all the validators to make the network more decentralized. It's kind of an interesting concept. But without it, you know, Solana would still function, but the validator set would become smaller and more centralized. And the stake delegation program exists to bootstrap the decentralization. And I imagine the same thing will happen on X1, just like it's happening on the testnet. You know, there's not really like this much XNT floating around. You can spin up a validator, but you can kind of see, you know, you have a couple validators where there's only like two active stake, and you can see these are almost all red, -13%, -2%. And then we start out of nowhere, it goes from 5,000 to 10,000. And now all of a sudden all these are green. Once you get over 10,000 XNT staked, you start to see the validators being more profitable and doing their thing. That's new. P4, Ynet. Cool. Taylor shift, I like that. X1 Wakanda. So shout out to the 6 watchers over on LLM. What do we got over on YouTube right now? Anybody? Got 4 watchers over on YouTube. Shout out to Johnny, asking some good questions. Thanks for the answers. Hopped off when ZenBlock stuff started. Mined some, but just stopped and got off the community. I get the vision. Appreciate the community, even if they're losing. Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad you're here, man. Definitely. X1's coming. So if you have Zen and XNT or XNM, you know, if you've been mining Zen blocks, I think you'll be in a good position. You know, it's not like and it's never too late to start. You know, I actually just last week I started DCAing into Zen, just in case there's some big moon party. You know, I got a couple billion Zen, I think like 25 billion Zen ready to go. It's not much. You know, I'm accepting that risk if it, you know, falls another 50%, but But yeah, that's what's up. So let's go ahead and switch gears a bit. Passion, but for me, it's also needs to bring in money. Yeah, exactly. That's really why we're here in crypto, right? Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, check out GPT-69.lol. This is we're streaming on Mattle.fun right now from the GPT-69 page. And it's pretty cool. You know, if you're a holder of one of the community projects, we got TreeRoot, Fire Chicken, CryptoBruz, Zend, and GPT-69. If you have one of these projects, you can use the meme generator, which is a private GPU. You can generate as many images as you want, completely free, just for holding the token. So you see in this token, this wallet, I'm holding GPT-69. So it recognizes that, and now I can say, generate a cypherpunk server farm running X1 validators in electric blue matrix vibes. And then I can add these modifiers on the bottom. I can say like pixel art, you know, matrix code, and hit generate. It'll take my prompt, send it off to our GPUs, and actually make the image for you. And you can do this as many times as you want. And then what's cool is you can, once the image generates, you can also add text and make it like a meme. So I'll show you what I mean here. So it's generating the image using our Flux Schnell image generation tool. So what's it going to be? So it's just kind of some blue things. Now I can take this down here, you know, change up the font. We'll go Georgia. Let's go. We can use the dropper to get like a cool blue. Get a dark blue. Actually, now let's get a light blue. We'll say GPT-69.lol loves X1. Actually, I kind of want that to be white. And you can make the size bigger. That looks stupid. Try a different font. We'll go with the impact. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. And then you can download it, you know, post it on the internet. I'll throw this one in the GPT-69 Telegram. And that's the whole point of this GPT-69 stuff. So that's where we're streaming from over on Mattle.fun. Getting absolutely bombed with the same 2 messages. Full bundle. Fight rugs. I don't know how to get them out of here other than banning them, but I've banned over 200 accounts so far, but it's pretty annoying. Stuff he said started changing so much. Yeah, man, gotta roll with the punches. I feel you there, though. Definitely it feels nice to have that certainty, but that's not where the degen is. That's not where the risk is. You gotta take the risk to have the big gains. So, yeah, let's go ahead and play some, let's play some Mattle. Now that we got our energy. I want to go check out the Discord real quick. And just see. Good Mattle. Let's see, let's run through this real quick. We are verified. This was yesterday. So, okay. When was 23? So I was at 7 p.m. So about 2 hours ago. Season 6 will start immediately after with bigger rewards. Keep grinding. Your points are always counted. No gap between seasons. Season 6 rewards are 2x. Cool. All right. So pull up their Twitter here. So Mattle.fun, it's one of the secret airdrops, the confirmed one. So let's go ahead over here. We'll get the game spun up. Use some screen copy to get the phone connected. Nice. Actually, I wanted you over here. Oh, you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. It's funny. He was dumping the chart. We still got this nice little run up though. Cool. All right. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's right. I do need it over here. Motherfucker. I don't know what I'm doing. Guess we'll go like this again. Sorry, just getting the phone set up real quick. Break, but hopes it all works out for everyone. Yeah, man. Hey, you're getting back in the right time. I think it's pretty close. Cool. Oh wait, no, we don't want to use. All right. So I ended up buying some send to replace the since that one coin rugged the stork SMS. So then we got +4 health, +6 armor, +2 speed, and +2 luck. So now we can do our daily tasks. We'll get our login. Check the referral. No referrals yet. Claim some dog with hat. Bonk. So we're holding each of these coins, so we actually get a little bonus each day. That puts us up to 389,339 points. We did submit the social media. No, haven't heard back on that yet. No event rewards yet. But notice this says 115 out of 100. So let's go and join the game. Let's see what happens. Warm up with some normal. We still got the stork. I heard that's gonna disappear. But yeah, we got the bonk bat. That's all we really need. I've been obsessed with the bonk bat. X1's close. Why would you want Zen in 450 days or so? Hey man, the plan for Zen hasn't changed. It's an 8-year deal. All right, so let's play some games here. We're just farming some airdrop with the Seeker phone. So since we have the Seeker phone, we get a game pass for this game. They're getting ready to drop their Mattle token. So just by participating in the game, it's also kind of cool. I like that you get bonus for owning tokens and trading volume, which kind of forces me to build like a little like portfolio of meme coins that they like. I think that's kind of a cool concept. But yeah, I think the bonk bat is pretty OP. It's probably my favorite one. The Solana phone's nice if you can get a good melee attack, but yeah. So it starts off with the orange guys, then the green guys show up, and then we get the pink demon guys. You gotta stay away from those guys. Let's do a reroll. Yeah, we'll get the bonk bat. I like to get the axes because that kind of provides some like defense. But what's kind of cool is if you just go sideways, it forms them all in a line directly behind you. See how they're all like bunching in a line? Then you can just turn around and just completely just destroy them. So once we get to about 2 minutes and 30 seconds, we'll get a boss. Or no, I think it's at 5 minutes. So we got a while. But hopefully I can get some axes. I like the speed. The speed's a good one to have as well, but so they have these crates. You can get some life. Just beasting. Oh shit, we got a magnet. The magnet's cool because it basically pulls in all the diamonds. So that time I went for the cooldown. Then we get more bat action. But see how they go in like a line directly behind me when I run past them? And they all like converge in the middle, and then I can just run backwards. And they're just all like bunched up. Oh, there's the purple demon guy. So we got recovery. We're coming up on 3 minutes. Oh, I haven't used the magnet yet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're gonna use the magnet to pull in all these diamonds. Damn, we didn't even get to level up there. So my best is level 16. Maybe we can get to level 20 tonight. Yeah, see, the purple guys are super powerful if you touch them, so you have to stay away. Alright, so we're under once we get to 5 minutes, so we're at 4 minutes, 10 seconds. Once we get to 5 minutes, then a boss is going to show up. So I like to kind of get isolated. We do have 2 health, which is good. If you get hit by the boss, you do have to... Alright, we got another health. So 30 seconds till we see the boss. Maybe we can get one more level up here. I don't have any axes, which kind of sucks. I love having the projectile. Alright, 10 seconds. So now we're in this nice open space. This is good for the boss battle. Uh-oh, there's the boss. So you really need to stay away from him. That speed increase is nice, though. I think we might get him here. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit. Gotta run out of the way when he does the... Oh no. Okay, we got him. So we got a magnet. We got 2 magnets. Oh my god. Guess we'll go with the machete. I still don't have the... I haven't seen the axe. What? How... Oh, I touched the purple guy. Damn. That sucks. That sucks. There be a bug in the Zen contract that does not make it an 8-year thing? No, I mean, it could... They could change the gas structure so we can't mint anymore. And that would kind of... That would make it not an 8-year thing, but... Even so, I mean, you could still mint, but claiming might be an issue. Damn. That pissed me off. I was in such a good spot. I just beat the boss. And I was just being careless with the fucking purple... The demons, the purple demons get me every fucking time. Did the level 3 on the bonk bat. All right, we got a magnet, so let's just... We're going to get these guys all lined up. And we're just going to run right through them, and then we're going to use the magnet. All right, magnet time. Excuse me. We're just farming this secret airdrop for Mattle. This game is addicting though. Like I wanna win. I haven't beat the game yet. All right, we got the axe. If I can get the axe and the projectiles leveled up, that is so overpowered. God, God, there's so many diamonds. Alright, we got 2 axes now. It's pretty sick when you can get like 5 axes and the bat fully powered. Oh god, the purple guys. On 3 minutes, so when we get closer to 5 minutes, I'll try to get out in the open. But for now, I'm just trying to get another level up so I can get more axes. Oh shit, magnet. Perfect. Yeah, these axes just cut through everything. Like butter. All right, we're inside 4 minutes, so we gotta start thinking about getting out in the open here. Get away from the purple guys are the... Oh shit, look at all these. Alright, 30 seconds till the bad guy. We're getting out in the open now. Alright, bring it on, boss man. Bring it on, boss man. Oh, fuck. Got about halfway there. Hey, you got him. And a red diamond. So now we got the magnet. We can just shred all these guys. Give me a projectile. Yeah, we're just beasting at this point. Now we got the guy shooting at us. So I think if we get to 10 minutes, we win the game. Oh my god, with these shooter guys. And then the black holes will show up. Need to get the projectile upgrade. Okay, let's see. Got various health all across the map. I haven't needed it. As I'm getting pelted. A black hole right now would be pretty detrimental. projectiles. All right, now we got 5. We got 5 axes and the bonk bat. That's pretty unstoppable. But these fucking shooter guys are killing me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm surviving. This might be my best. Level 15? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Just run away. Need to run away from the black holes at this point. Oh god. Oh god. So many. So many. No. Run. This is insane. Oh, keep moving. Keep moving. Oh shit. So this is my second best. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh no, 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 no. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Ah, no. Okay, I got it. Oh my gosh. I had full health. Damn it. I have not been able to beat level 16. Okay, thanks for sticking around, Johnny. Sorry if I'm boring you with the games here. Oh my god, the pump stream is just wrecked. Shit. That was a good one though. Kind of want to switch it to the 5-minute game. It's way more intense, but let's try it. Just instantly dying. Need to get some projectiles here. All right, we got the axe. Man, I could really use an upgrade right about now. Oh, why didn't I do the lifesteal? Are you serious? Oh, I should have done the fucking axe. God damn it. Oh no, the purple guys are gonna fuck me up. Really need some health. Oh fuck. Haven't seen a crate in so long. I've seen like one crate and there was a magnet. Let's run back into the crowd. Oh fuck. Oh, I am so fucked. Yeah. Let's try that again. I feel like I got some bad rolls there. Give me an axe. I'll do the lifesteal. Lifesteal is important. All right, level 4 bonk bat. That's good. Okay. All right, we got our axe. Could really use a crate with some health in it. It's a fun game. You like it? Yeah, me too. Trying to get this Mattle coin. Yeah, they seem like a cool community. Discord's cool. Bunch of nice guys in there. I've opened 2 service tickets. They got right back to me. It's unfortunate what happened with the Stork SMS thing, but that's crypto for you. Excuse me. Alright, let's just run through the crowd one more time, and then it should be about boss time. Really need to get some axe level up here. Bonking the shit out of these guys. All right, coming up on 2:30. Trying to put some distance between me and the group because the boss is about to show up. Here he is. All right, let's go over here. I really just want to stay. I don't mind the orange guys. I just really got to stay away from the purple guys. Make sure that doesn't happen. Oh, fuck. Let me use my health. Motherfucker. No! I fucked that up. I'm out of health. It's gonna be a miracle. It's gonna be a miracle. Ugh. Fuck that up. Yeah, thanks for joining us, Next Level Cash. We're also streaming over on the GPT69.lol page here. Little dip, we're back under 20K. Who's selling? What the hell? Damn, big sell there. 1.5 soul. Ouch. Oh yeah, yoy. That's okay. Whoa. What's happening? My stream is tripping. My stream is tripping. Where's that coming from? Alright, cool. Alright, well, let's see how we're doing. As far as our energy. Motherfucker. Pump Fun is glitching hard. Alright, cool. I really want to beat it on hard. That'd be nice. So we got 91. I do want to save some for tomorrow. That'd be nice. So we got 91. I do want to save some for tomorrow. This is muted. This is muted. Okay, figured it out. Damn, I'm just fucking up already. Oh god. Oh god. Really use some kind of life recovery right now, or else it's gonna be a waste. Hey, look at that. Yeah, this is perfect. Get a nice line behind you and just bonk them all. Y'all are getting bonked. Uh-oh, purple demons. Alright, got about a minute till the boss shows up. Hopefully we can get another upgrade or two. Bazooka? I guess recovery, right? Gonna be tough to beat the guy with only level 7. Oh, I'm about to be fucked. Oh no. Okay, we might be okay. We might be okay. Bring it on. Bring it on. Damn, he got me. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Game glitched. It's my fault. Are you playing on the Seeker phone? Yeah, I am actually. Got it plugged into the old Seeker phone here, using a screen copy. We'll do another round or two. It's starting to get late. It's after 10 o'clock here. I want to beat my fucking score though. That's the thing. So my best round is level 16. The goal for tonight was to get to level 20. I've gotten to level 16 once, but for some reason I just choke every time. Alright, so I like to get the nice line behind me and then just run through them. Damn, I should have got the axe there. I fucked up. I picked the level 4 bonk bat. Alright, starting to get a nice little single file line behind us. And just run through that bitch. Damn, we're not getting I should have picked the axe. I missed it. Alright, coming up on minute 45 here. Hopefully we get one more level up. Go with the recovery. Alright, we'll run through it one more time. And then when the clock gets to about 2:20, we're gonna beeline for the empty space. Oh, perfect. All right, and then here comes the bad guy. Right on cue. Oh no. Oh fuck. That was stupid of me. Hey, we got the bomb. Let's use the bomb. Boom. Oh my god, what bomb? Oh my god, there's so many projectiles. I haven't seen the black holes yet. Oh my god. Oh, there's the wizard guy. I just gotta survive for one more minute. Let's go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, I'm still alive. Please be health. Please be health. Holy shit, I might do it, guys. No. No, stay away. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. No! Get away from me, black hole. I'm only level 10, but I'm about to beat this. I just gotta survive 30 more seconds. Ah! Oh my gosh, this is intense. I could really use a crate right now. Fuck. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh no, it's just another boss. I'm fucked. There's no way. Yeah. That's crazy. So I think that's my highest score, but I only got to level 10. But that was on hard, so that's kind of cool. Nice. That was crazy. Let's see how we're doing. So as you play, you can claim your... How do you get so many characters? Do I need to update? You have to play in the browser version. So that's kind of the trick. I learned that one in the Discord. So notice I'm actually playing in Chrome rather than the app. So that's how you get the extra characters. You have to play in the browser version. we we did some trading. We got some boosts here. So let's see. So yeah, we completed a game session. We defeated 1,000 creepers. 100k damage. But we have not done 15k creepers or won a game. I've never won a game. This kind of sucks. That's good. Cool. So we're up to 463. Then if you come down to more, you can go to allocation and you can see what your allocation. So based on points, we've got about 500 Mattle tokens. From buying power-ups, we have 600 tokens. And then from trading, we have 12. So it's pretty cool. Total supply is 50 million. The current airdrop pool is 5.9 million. So yeah, they should be launching here pretty soon. But let's go play a couple more games. Should I try Cursed? I haven't tried that one yet. Nah, I wanna do this guy. I've been so close. Let's try the ninja. You do get to, since I'm tier 0, I get to use the ninja twice per day. But if you give him the shuriken or whatever, then he gets like double the amount of shots he gets off. Then you get that with the axe for protection, and this guy's crazy. Like, you see how much he's shooting. It is kind of hard to control though. But he's fast. That's what's nice. But like with the bonk bat, I can just run in that crowd and just fuck everything up. This one I have to be more selective and kind of bounce around and snipe the guys on the edge of the group. Right. Yeah, we're not doing very good right now as far as leveling up. Oh damn, I'm almost dead. Shit. See, having some axes spinning around me would be so clutch, because that would just knock these dudes out of the way. What? Fucking purple guy. See, after messing with the bonk guy, I'm not good with any of the other characters now. I'm just so used to being able to run into a crowd and like the bat taking everything out. Yeah, see, I can't just run through the crowd. I get absolutely slaughtered. I'm spoiled with the bonk bat. This guy's so fast though, you can just run away forever. Oh my gosh, this crowd. It's insane. Really need some health. Oh my god, I'm so close to dying. Oh, of course there's a boss. Yeah. We got our ninja plays in. Do one with the seeker guy, one or two with the seeker guys, and then I'll do one more with the bonk bat, and then I'll probably call it a night after that. I want to save like 50 or 60 energy for tomorrow. We'll do another stream in the morning. Where'd our music go? Oh fuck, I'm not paying attention. Why is my dude not responding? Oh my god. I just fucked that all up. No, you fucking... What I get for not paying attention. What's up, Rolando? What's up, Janet? Let's see here. Okay, so we got the early crate. Damn. I'm just so used to the bonk bat, man. I can't do anything. Oh, I'm surrounded. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh, I had a health. That's annoying. I think I'm good on that. It's starting to get a bit tired. What are you guys doing to my pump chart? Looks like it's just one guy sold 1.5 soul. Might have to buy that back here. Let me just got the spam just going crazy. That's so many messages to delete. That's so annoying. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Hope everybody has a good Saturday night. Talked about Zen. We talked about X1 blockchain. Earlier, we went over the base airdrop, possible base airdrop, I should say. Been playing games on the Seeker phone, doing our Mattle thing. It's been fun. And yeah, I think we'll wrap it up. So hope you guys have a good Saturday night, and we will be back Sunday for another stream. Hope you guys stay zen. Peace.